say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. The showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Rich is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Gordon. Kicks it to Murray. Back to Gordon. And the layup is good. Gordon's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Denver.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision-making, it's a tough combination.
Bridges for three. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets on offense, fresh from a win against Portland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
About 1 minute into the first quarter.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise. And that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
On the wing, Gordon. The tray. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Paul. Now here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter kicks to Murray. And it goes down 2 points.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Pass to Ayton. Now Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Craig with a screen on Murray. Ayton inside. Jokic defended. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch checked in for Torrey Craig. Okogie comes in for Mikal Bridges. Damian Lee is checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Highland passes to Bryant. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Payne looking around. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. 4. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. They've got Bismack Biyombo. Lee out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Now Smith. After the missed 3 from Dario Saric. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
And Green's become a dependable 3-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Now here's Lee. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
Payne with it, headed by Green. Feeds to Biyombo. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And checking out some numbers for Devin Booker.
And guys, it's inevitable over the course of a season that a player will have his ups and downs at the free throw line. And he's on a downswing this month. The percentage has dropped off, but I don't think it'll take him long to bring it back up.
Now here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Green, the screen. Here's Highland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Brown. Averaging about 11 points, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Najee. Aaron Gordon comes in for Green. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ish Smith. Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Pass to Craig. He kicks it to Ayton. Back to Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Highland with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
From the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Nuggets foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets. Jamal Murray.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. Good on the triple. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Porter a screen on Ayton. Here's Jokic. And no good on the last-second attempt this time. And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano. Shaq, did you enjoy testing your star power against other greats in the league?
Yeah, but no one can outshine me on the court because they were stars, but I'm a whole constellation.
Wow, that actually makes sense. A scientific response from Dr. O'Neill, and gotta say, well done. And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the Phoenix Suns.
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
I agree. The numbers might not show it, but he's had a big impact on this one.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Suns trail by 8. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Murray, good.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
The pass to Craig. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range. Booker's got 6.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Murray against Paul. Murray the pass to Porter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on 8.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And Jokic drops them both. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Suns trail by 8. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Here's Booker over Caldwell Pope. Not going to go that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jokic finds Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Can't hit from the elbow. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 8 points.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Murray, good.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Booker. And the shot goes in. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
The top scorers in the league, guys like Booker, they get buckets when it's hard.
Jokic inside. Ayton's there. And that one's good. Jokic.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Gordon. For Craig, no good on the last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nuggets lead by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Nuggets leading by 8, setting the floor for the Suns. Front court spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Dishes to Payne. to the middle. Here's Ayton. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Brown against Bridges. Gordon tried to break loose, and it's Brown missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And that one's good, Shamet.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. And again, Denver, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Payne can't hit. Denver in the lead. Brown right side. Oh, and he whacks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Brown to the paint. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Payne. That's 10 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Count it.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 4. 1:05 left to play here in the fourth. So for the Suns, Devin Booker comes in for Landry Shamet, and Paul subbed in for Payne. Here's Paul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bridges misses.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And taken away by Paul. Over Jokic. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Jokic, money!
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Stolen, and an intentional foul right there. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
So they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Pass to Highland. Jokic with his screen on Booker. Here's Highland. Off target from outside. So the Nuggets win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. Like we're kind of clicking and we are playing better and better. Hopefully we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.